Hope everybody's having a great Monday. It is a happy Monday. I don't have problems with Mondays like people do. I see it as the weekend's over now. It's the week where I get closer to reaching my goals. That's how I see it. But I'm a positive person. Anyway, I learned something this weekend. So I'm not going to go into details on it, but I lost a friend, not to death or anything, just because we're going two different ways, and the conversations seemed to be one-sided or whatever. But I gained several other friends, people I've never met before. Some I had met, but hadn't been talking to, but I rekindled a relationship with them, and it felt good. It felt natural. It was spiritually revitalizing. They come from different backgrounds, but there was a lot that we could all teach each other. In the conversations that we had, I learned more about them and what people go through. And that's one thing about me, is I like hearing people's experiences of life, because I have one pair of eyes and I am one consciousness of myself. I cannot experience life through their lives, through their eyes, because I could never be them, and I probably would not survive their situations. So I have only the best way I can learn from their experiences is to hear their stories, and to try to put myself in those positions and to see if I could actually survive those situations. In a lot of cases, I probably could not, but then I wouldn't put it past myself to try to push to get through it. But that's a whole nother thing. But it was interesting. I learned a lot about some new people, and it was spiritually revitalizing. I have a new set of ambitions. I feel my resolve is strengthened to spread compassion in the world, to use my music as a tool to tell everybody in the world how much I care about them. As a creation, as God's creation, I have to, and I enjoy uplifting people, because God created you for a reason. You won the lottery, hence, you're alive. There was a reason why you're here, and I can't wait to see what your special talent is, or what God put you on this earth to do. I don't care how big or small it is. If you're a factory worker and that's what you enjoy and that brings you peace, shoot, that's freaking cool. You found something most people don't find. That's purpose. And to me, that's one of the causes of depression, is not having a purpose. People tend to just wander around and they lose themselves. So, I've experienced depression, I think maybe once or twice in my entire life, and it never got to the point where I wanted to destroy myself. But there are people who go through it every day, all the time, and they struggle with it and they fight for it, and they get to a point where they start losing, and then that's when we lose them. So that's a whole other story too. But that's my little story for today. Yeah, lost a friend, but I gained like 10, 15 more. And even if they don't see me as a friend, I see them as a friend, especially they trusted me enough to tell me their stories, personal stories, and confided in me their emotions and shown me their emotions. I consider that an exchange of energy, where you've taught me something that I could take to heart, that I can use in my life. And if I didn't teach you nothing, at least I can use your story to push other people forward, and that way I'm now paying it forward by your experiences. If that makes sense. I hope that does, because in my head it does. So, but anyway, y'all have a great day. Hi, new friends.